Look at repetition in mathematics. Our objective is to write recursive and explicit functions for geometric sequences. We've looked at repetition in music, found a motive, and then found to see in the music where it repeated. Now we're going to look at a table and try to find some repetition. Our x is going to represent the terms first, second, third, and fourth. And our f of x is our function for what the output is for those inputs of x. You can also write your function as a set. It might be easier to look at the numbers that way. If we look from first term to second term, we see a difference of 200. But going through the table, that doesn't work. Let's try a ratio instead. From 400 to 200 is 1/2, and that continues through the table. So we know we have a ratio of 1/2 in our function. Think of a way that you can write some formula so that we can get the inputs of x with the resulting outputs of f of x. Pause the video and write one down now. Did you come up with a formula that looks like this? If so, great job. Notice that x minus 1. That means we're dependent on the previous term. If we input 2, 3, and 4, the resulting math shows that we get the correct outputs of 200, 100, and 50. And it matches our table. We want to now find the 8th term. Pause the video, find terms 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then you'll have the 8th term. Did you get f of 8 is 3 and 125 thousandths? If so, you're on the right track. If you arrived at that answer, fantastic. If not, review some examples in your textbooks on the given pages and then view the video from the beginning again. What if I asked you to find the 21st term? You would have to find all the terms from 8 up to 20 to find the 21st. A lot of work in the recursive formula. Let's try it explicitly then. The explicit formula will use exponents. Remember your ratio of 1/2. Pause the video and see if you can find a function that works with exponents. If you try 1/2 to the exponent of x, we notice that it does not work. But it was dependent on the previous term. So look at our exponent now, x minus 1. That will get us the previous term. And if you look at your results, all of the terms match up with their f of x in the table. It's much easier to use this formula to now find the 8th term. Input your math, do some calculations, and as in the recursive formula, we get 3 and 125 thousandths. Objective check. Are you able to write recursive and explicit formulas from a function table? If so, follow your organizational guide. Your required activity is with a partner today, using the ratio and creating your own table. Trade with another pair of students and verify each other's work. Practice, you're going to do question 34 in the text for our STEM question and choose 4 more questions. And when you feel comfortable with the material, you will then take your assessment following this link. Great job with recursive and explicit formulas.